Hello and welcome to Cruising Campers. Well, we are at Forsyth, Georgia. This is August 22nd of 25, and we're at the Forsyth KOA campground here in the background. And now we're going to just kind of walk the park real quickly. A couple things here is coming to the park, and on the park's website they do mention this too. You want to use exit 186, and just to turn the camera right around, this park sits right on 75, so it is very quick and easy to get to, and this park does a lot of 1- and 2-night stays. As we've been here about, I think this is our third day, and the turnover is tremendous, but this is kind of a good overnight stop, easy on, easy off. But you want to use exit 186, and the reason being is if you're coming southbound on 75, your Garmin, your Google Maps, and that's going to try to take you off at 188, 187, and that which will bring you down that way off the road. And it's a little bit more difficult to turn into the park, and I'm not sure if there's other difficulties prior to that. But if you take 186 if you're coming northbound, or continue on down to 186 if you're coming southbound, you come off the road right here. As you can see, a blue car there. Here's the other thing. It's kind of a little odd setup. You'll come off here and swing off onto this little slight access right into the park, and this is really the only place you can park a big rig. If you take it down to the entry of the office, which I'll show you in just a second, you're going to be blocking people going in or out the whole shot. So this single lane, it is not wide, but it's free open. So once you come in, go down this road, and I parked right here, which was out of everybody's way, right next to the swimming pool, which you can see here. It's a pretty nice pool, no hot tub or anything of that nature. There's loungers around and umbrellas to get in the shade if you need to. And the park is heavily treed, so it's shady, but you've got some car parking here, and the office is right here. But again, if you turn in from this other entrance where that utility truck is and swing a big rig here, you're going to be blocking everything. There's only one gate in and out, so you have to share it, and it is basically a one-lane road. It's very narrow, so if somebody's coming in, nobody's getting out, and vice versa. You do have restrooms right here if you need to use them. And I'm just trying to cover the items that are right outside here. I'll take you into the office. They have a sluice in the back side of the office with running water, and you can actually buy mining dirt here. I'm not sure what it costs. It's in the camp store and that, but you can actually have fun with kids or adult kids running the dirt through the sluice. So, and your entrance to your pool is here. And you do have your laundry room right here. Nothing new or big there, but let's go in the office. Hello. Just doing a quick video. You got your front desk right here, check in. One of the great things here, it's almost like eating or checking into a DoubleTree hotel. You get 2 chocolate chip cookies or whatever cookies they're making. It may not be chocolate chip that day. And they were great. They were big, large cookies. So you do not get them every day. It's strictly just as a check-in treat. But you do have a nice store here with ice cream, coffee, and that. Just your basic store. Here's those bags of dirt full of sleeves. So it looks like anywhere from $8 to $20. I guess you can get a bucket for $55 if you want to do a lot. But you've got firewood, drinks, just a little basics here, but you do have a camp store. One of the other nice features here, you have Hunt Brothers Pizza, which is a chain, but it's right inside the park, and all you have to do is call up the office, place the order. They can charge it to your card on file if you paid with a card in that, so it's not something you got to bring up cash into. And they bring it to you, they deliver it to your rig. And always advisable to obviously tip the delivery guy who running it down there on the golf cart. So we're going to go ahead and walk out the back side of the store here, the office. because I just wanted to show you that sleuth. Let me turn the camera around here and get my ugly mug in it, but here's the sleuth with the running water. They keep going, and you've got your screen baskets, put your dirt into it and see if you're lucky to find some gold. But something a little different. You don't see it every campground. So you can come back here. Campground is heavily treed, which as soon as we pull in and see that, it's like, oh, we're gonna have difficulties because we rely on Starlink, which is mounted to our roof. We have the in-motion, so it's a Starlink that is on even while you're driving. But there's the one gate. I mean, 2 cars could pass, but if you got a big rig or whatever, you're not going to pass here whatsoever. So just to show you the entrance, again, 75 right there. They do escort you to your site and take you down there, make sure you get in and settled. Just a cluster of little drive roads. The main roads are asphalted, just kind of scanning around. They do have tent sites. They have water and electric sites, and most of them are full hookup 50 amp. Pedestal's got a little light on top as well. But I'll just kind of walk quickly here. You do have a playground, as you can see in the distance down there. Nice setup, and that you've got a pond. Nothing fabulous, but then there's a gravel road going across the end of the pond down there that takes you to another section of the park over there where there's cabins to stay in. Actually, let's just walk down that way. And one of the big things we saw while we were here is there are a ton of geese, at least while we're here right now. My wife saved some of her lunch buns, as we'll put it, to bring back, and I happened to be looking out the road, and all of a sudden there were, I don't know, 6 or 8 geese out there right by our rig. So I let her know, and she ran out with the bread, and almost instantaneously there was probably 50 to 60 geese around our rig, waiting to get the hand out. So obviously common feature, getting fed. So again, here's a lot of the geese right here, all lining the pond from way up there all the way down through here, and I'm sure there's more elsewhere. So there's probably 30 or 40 of them right here at the water's edge. But like I said, here's one of the campsites with the fire stove, tent sites. Here's one of the bathhouses with the playground. The bathroom's right there, which is nice. Nice little fountain out in the middle of the pond. And more of the geese right here. And swing chairs and that set up, and a little dock. And like I said, you can take that road over. I'm not going to walk over there, but you can see the tiny cabins for rent. There's a lot of rigs up there too, and again, fairly tree covered over there. So if you do rely on setting out a Starlink, probably not the best place. I'm going to show you, they do have a section in the park where it's not treed. It is the newer section. That's where we're parked at here. It's wide open. Let me walk a little bit quicker. And again, just more of the geese. They're just all over the park. We're nature lovers, so. And you come up here, kind of what I'll call the top of the knob. You've got some seating and a lot more tent sites. You get out of the road as cars coming down. So they've got tent sites with squared off, padded, level sites, which is really nice if you're a tent camper. There's one set up down there. Plenty of places just to sit and take a squat. Chairs set up. And again, the park is, I don't want to say hilly, but lots of inclines. Not steep, but when you're out walking. If you don't do it often, it's a little bit breathtaking. And we're all the way here in the back. As you can see in the camera, there's our Jeep and our Berkshire rig. So I don't fall and trip down here. The dumpster's right there on the hill. But they have a basketball court. They have a tetherball set up there as well. Don't see those very often these days. Big dog park all fenced in up there. And down here's the open area, and Starlink connects real well here as well. So basically people go kind of the wrong way. This road is a two-way street straight ahead. That's how you go and then get into your site. And then when you want to leave, you pull out onto the side roads on either side, swing down, and come back out this main road. So, and I've done it as well. You come out this way in your vehicle if you've got one. But if you meet somebody, it's difficult to pull off because the rigs are fairly close to the road, and obviously the trees are right on this side. And this ditch gets deeper and deeper the farther we go down. So down here is just a small recreation center, table and chairs and TV, games, puzzles, that kind of thing. There are restrooms down here as well. So I don't even think it's really necessary to go inside. It's just typical, just a room with some activities in that. But that's pretty much the park. Not huge. It's not the tiniest, tiniest, but it's a nice park for a KOA. And like I said, it's real easy to pull in and tie into electric, stay hooked up, and just pull out in the morning and go. So this is our Berkey right here. And I think that'll do it for this video. So if you find it helpful, and if you would like and subscribe to Cruising Campers, I would appreciate it. Thank you much, and you have a wonderful evening. Bye now.